Okay. What'd you say the elevation was?
13,139.
Okay. Good morning, anyone who's watching this. It's like 4:45. We're doing a trail to Mount Flora. Elevation 13,1, whatever it was. About 40 degrees. I don't think this camera's going to be picking up anything yet, but we'll see what happens. You're not too far behind.
Slow down a bit.
Sure. I always like with people who I bring that are stragglers slowing down because it encourages them. Provide moral support. That's what I was saying to Thomas. Like, you go up and mock fuck, you can't give moral support to people like Emma. Me, Nathaniel, Alex, and Thomas, I guess. If he feels like it. But it's also a really nice 4-bedroom house. Oh yeah, so I did what it took to get out here after losing the job. I just really wanted to ski, so I just couch surfed for like 2 years. Now I'm gonna have a bedroom.
Oh, compare it to Snake House. This was one of the short 15% stretches.
I figured. But yeah, this is no worse right now than hiking in Boulder. It's just higher. So it's fine. Except these goddamn rocks I keep stumbling over.
You gotta remember to lift your feet up.
No, I do. It's just dark.
That's like when I did the Marine Bells with the ridge traverse between them, and the perfect day up on the mountain, the entire mountain falling apart around us, and the only injury 100 yards from the car, I stubbed my toe in a rock. Black nailer.
Do you know I keep mentioning Boulder, but you know the rock scramble at Flatirons?
Yep.
I fell down that once. I like to slide down it, and my shorts caught on something, and I tried to free the snag, and then I lost my footing and fell the whole way down. And I had to walk the rest of the way back to the car with a giant hole in my shorts.
Oh, ventilation. I think that's last night's weather over there. Clearing out, because it did rain last night. Ground still wet.
I didn't hear it, but when we got to the car was wet, so. I did actually get rained on a bit yesterday morning on my bike ride.
Oh.
I ride my bike around the, do you know where the wildlife refuge is?
Yep.
Yeah, I ride around the perimeter trail. On the north side of that trail, I got rained on.
Yeah, we're now bike to Creek State Park. There's some bike around in there, road bike or mountain bike. And there's a mountain bike park in there too.
Can you still get into that state park for free if you bike, or do you have to pay a fee?
You don't have to pay.
Cool.
Or at least nobody there would ask me to pay.
Cool. I've been wanting to ride my bike to the swim beach down there.
Yeah. And you can take the trail on the way in.
Yep.
There's moderate incline. Right, fine. And it's work.
Starting to feel it though.
It's actually warmer up here than down at the parking. Inversion.
Which is weird because there are trees down there. It sounds like something you should understand.
I'll drop like 30 to 40 beats in like 2 or 3 seconds. And then my legs don't work because it feels like there's no blood. But it's okay. Because we're learning to work with it. And we're learning to listen to it. Bye.
Bye.
Need a minute? Ah! Thank you for that.
You've also got a light.
Yes, but that one's bright though.
This one?
Yes.
I think there's like a dimmer one.
It's very shiny.
I don't know, it's got a bunch of different options.
That's
But
nice.
That's good.
Yes.
There you go.
It doesn't kill your night vision.
Hell yeah, you do. You're gonna get up that fucking hill. Moral support. That's what I'm here for.
Also just completely leaving us in the dust. Huh?
This is a lot more gradual than the other one, so my asthma isn't as affected, and I had a much more protein-rich breakfast than last time, so I have more energy. That, and I drank my Red Bull earlier.
You have 2 wings.
I suppose so. We have a friend like that. Her name's Beth, and she just swears every step up a hill. I'm going to be able to bike to my new job too. I started on Monday. You know the scooters and bikes that you find everywhere? I'm gonna be a mechanic and software technician for those. Yeah. getting tired. This is nicer. I'm still not sure if the camera's picking up anything or not, but it's much more gradual slope and it's nice and level right here. Just don't know if the camera can show that yet because it's so dark. So it's a lot easier. And that wind from our last 13er hike is gone. So you can probably actually hear me when I talk. Whoa. Whoa. Oh, I think I'm supposed to go up that way.
Want to get to a spot where I could be in peace.
That's why you weren't stopping.
And it's flat here too, so.
I probably don't need this anymore. Oh shit. This had a brighter setting than I thought, and I was like looking right at it. Is that hill right there the one we're going up?
It's beyond that. Just beyond that.
Okay.
We are approximately halfway.
That's how I felt. Felt like a mile and a half. Thomas told me it was 3 miles. sometimes when I see lines of snow like that, or that little patch in Mount Snicktaw that you and Thomas are standing on, sometimes I just wish I brought my skis. I have a couple of backpacks that let me carry A-frame or diagonal, and I kind of just wish that I had them sometimes. We can ski in July.
Where do you ski?
I ski at Breckenridge. It's the first one in Colorado I went to. It's the one I'm most familiar with. I like how it has a combination of harder and easier runs.
And you're going to be able to avoid the lift lines since you're going to be skiing in the middle of the week and the traffic.
That's true. Also, I use the ski bus. I don't know if the snow stand goes to Loveland or not, but I can just take a train to downtown, get on the bus, makes 2 stops in the city, goes all the way there. You get dropped off right at the gondola, so you get up to where the paid parking is, but you don't have to pay for parking. Round trip on the bus is cheaper than parking there.
No.
So, does it go to Loveland?
Mm-hmm.
It does, okay. I know it went to Copper and A-Basin and Breck. I didn't know where else it went.
Yep.
I've not been to Loveland because I just don't have the pass for it.
I love it there.
I know you do. Thomas tells me that's the only place you go to.
Yeah. I mean, we used to go to A-Basin is my favorite because it's got the steepest skiing. But you can't get there anymore. As soon as it snows, they close the pass.
So I've been skiing my entire life, but I'm from Virginia, so it was like a once a year thing where I couldn't go like every weekend. So I'm not where I want to be right now, but I'm getting better. I don't really feel like I'm ready to do the steepest stuff yet. If I had a safety buddy, I could probably do lake shoots at Breckenridge, but I'm not sure if I would be willing to go much steeper than that just yet.
Lake shoots are overrated. They're super easy. It's
Well, that's
steep.
good to know.
It's steep for 2 turns.
That's good to know.
I stop for a second.
Yeah.
See, it's flat. Told you.
This is not flat, Bjorn.
This is flat.
My blood pressure in my head is telling me different.
I did like that part where it leveled out there, though.
That was nice.
Yes, it was.
Flat.
That was nice. Is that jerky?
Yes.
You guys are smart. I want to lay down.
What you got there, Thomas?
We're halfway.
Flavored water.
We're halfway? What? Fuck yes.
Almost there.
I was gonna say, like, if he was saying it's gonna take like a 2-hour hike up, I
It's
thought,
okay. Bitching just helps me pass the time better.
oh, so
Same for our hiking friend, Beth. Don't tell her I said that, Thomas.
Oh my god. Dude, I even like made sure to take my meds before I left because I thought that would help. I don't think it helped. Maybe next time I'll try taking them like right before we go.
That's a good idea. It is getting warm.
Right now I'm sweating, which is bad.
Turn this off for a
Good morning. Yeah, it's too good. Dude, you and Lee, I swear it's like a military thing, man.
Are you doing your crunches stuff?
No, I haven't started. I need to. I know.
don't worry, we're in the same boat. I haven't done my core in a long time.
I started doing like mini core workouts, but I haven't gone like full-fledged yet, man. I need to like break myself into the soreness that's coming.
My workout is eat donuts or waffles or French toast in the morning and then just deal with the consequences later.
You also do bike rides.
That
but-
sounds luxurious, but a certain someone would nag my conscience.
Your dad is.
Why?
Listen to him.
For
Yeah,
eating
too
a
much-
good breakfast?
Yeah, he has too much of my influence on my life. And so I'm just like, every time I do something bad, I'm just like swarmed with guilt.
It's good.
Listen, nothing beats donuts for breakfast, okay? Trust me.
I've never really been a fan of donuts.
Upbringing.
You've obviously never had a Swedish cinnamon roll.
Oh my god, those things are amazing.
I've not had a Swedish cinnamon roll, but I do make my own cinnamon rolls from scratch. So they're probably better. Although when I do that, they take like all day to make.
You roll the dough.
Oh yeah, from scratch, man.
Okay, see,
I love baking.
that's where you make the mistake.
Huh?
That's where you make the mistake.
What do you mean?
You know how the cinnamon...
Oh, don't roll it out, just knead it.
No, you know how when you eat a cinnamon roll, You got all that bready stuff around and you're just waiting until you get to the center.
Yeah.
A Swedish cinnamon roll, the entire thing is the center.
Okay, so I have a recipe like that. In fact, I brought it to Emma's last barbecue where it's monkey bread, but it's also cooked in a bundt cake pan.
Yeah, nope, that's not it.
So, no, it kind of is because every single chunk tastes like the center of a cinnamon roll.
Yeah. The Swedish cinnamon roll, it's braided.
Braided?
Yep.
Just keep it in mind. I do like baking. My great-grandparents were English second language French people, and I kind of take after them in the sense where I enjoy baking, wine, cheese, and bread.
Yeah. I used to do the same thing. Baking, wine, cheese, and bread. I've given up on the wine though. I started whiskey and I lost my taste for wine.
I don't drink it often, but I do drink it.
Really, really enjoy wine. No, I don't. I want a good quality whiskey. Makes me really happy.
I am the same way.
I also don't cook.
I refer to beer as Peacewasser.
Yeah. Beer is something you drink for lubrication. I don't know. But baking, I don't cook, but I'm a really good Swedish baker.
Well, shit, brother, if you have any recipes for me, I'm gonna need to borrow them.
I can probably send you some. I've been translating some to English with specific instructions for other people.
Sounds like a plan. I don't have your contact info, but Thomas sure does.
Yep.
Can relay it to him.
Yep. School of Mines installation up there.
I didn't know they had an installation up here.
Yeah, I don't know if they own it, but it's the School of Mines peak.
What do they do up there?
I have no idea.
Mining things?
Yeah, maybe. Practice mining. Don't know.
I heard that the School of Mines has an asteroid mining degree or major now, which sounds awesome. Not sure how practical it'll be short term. Got views over there. Oh shit. This is amazing. Is that same Nikon camera that Steph had last time?
Yep.
Gotta get a Canon, man. No one makes better glass.
Yeah.
Also, I used to work there, so I'm a little biased.
You know what, and at least I can do this. This was a couple of years ago. I would have passed out.
There are views over here.
Keep reminding myself of progress. Are you gonna dress up for the Renaissance Festival, Isabel?
Yeah.
Do you want any accessories?
No, I have stuff from last year, and also we ended up buying.
When are you guys going?
Tomorrow, Ben's Fair tomorrow.
Tomorrow? I've been there once.
I'm also going next Saturday.
I wasn't... I don't know if I was just with the wrong crowd, but I wasn't having a hugely fun time there. I saw some acrobats, played with some really crappy bows. They were like the worst ever.
It helps to go with like a good group of people.
Yeah.
Like the time that we went with
And-
everybody and I saw Alex and Aaron do the pillow fight. It was just hilarious. Aaron was a solid rock and Alex is my size but taller.
I was with Alex. Probably not at the same time.
No, Alex Timmerman?
Oh, no, Gerb.
Oh yeah, no, sorry. I was talking about a different Alex. It'd be cool if Alex Gerber
I
came.
think I know the Alex that you're talking about, though. The other System 76 Alex, right?
Yeah, glasses, black hair.
I've met him once. I don't really know him that well.
Oh no, he left the company. I think he left
Okay.
shortly before
Well,
everything.
when I was there, I was a remote worker. The one time I met him was at, I think, like Cheesy Bacon's barbecue.
Oh, nice. Yeah, no, if anyone wants to go next Saturday, I'm going as well.
But also, there was a joust, but it was a really disappointing joust because instead of the actual sport, it was like a reality TV show. It was awful.
They do so each show is different, but they do throughout the day is different.
But it's still an act. It's not actually like the actual sport of jousting. Well, I mean, it's like the first couple of rounds, it was legit, and then they just start acting out characters. Wasn't a huge fan. I saw Jacques Zuwiper there.
That's pretty awesome. I miss the Oregon guy. He retired and I'm so sad about it.
I kind of just wish that they would let me bring my actual bow, though. The actual Robin Hood. For a blind man, I'm not bad with a bow and arrow. Do what?
You used to be able to bring your weapons like unlatched and stuff like that, but then the world got bad and crazy.
Do they not allow swords and bows and stuff at the Ren Fair?
No, you're able to, but you have to have a safety tie with you.
No. How do you safety tie a bow and arrow?
I don't know. They have website.
You have the, I think that they knock the line. So it would be really inconvenient to try to string it. And then for swords, they tie it into the scabbard.
That would probably be easier to do, yes. That just makes the Ren Fair more disappointing for me, though.
I don't know.
I'm not gonna cap any motherfuckers with a bow and arrow. I'd have to get really lucky. I'm not bad, but I'm not that good. Come on now.
Actually a thing. You used to have people where you would go into another sort of town and they would force you to honor night, tie your weapons. There was a lot of promise, you know. Bring back other
do you do with all the pictures you take? Do you just have like social media or?
I got a photo blog on my own. So I put 'em up.
Cool. And yes, you're right, I am feeling the chilliness. But still feeling good in the tea. I know you're wanting to be at the top like sunrise, but even if we got to the top in time, I feel like the sun's going to be blocked by clouds.
Yeah, I've given up on that. Even when we started too late. There we go. Much better.
Stop filming for a little bit.
Is that the summit?
Huh?
Is that the summit?
Behind that. Yeah, I asked earlier. He's like, it's behind that.
There's actually 2 full summits first.
That might be Scepter Summit. We're gonna see.
But listen, you can't tell me that you're feeling worse than you were on the last one.
When you come up.
Is it just that you like woke up earlier? Or?
No, I have a heart condition, and last time I pushed myself so bad in my chest, it hurt really bad for like a whole week.
Oh, I didn't know that.
So that's where it's like.
So you're taking it easy this time.
That's sort of like,
say
I
taking
am
it
not
easy.
gonna push myself.
Yeah.
And I'm so sorry I forgot to pack this.
Dude,
I
it's
have
okay.
all your weight is on your shoulders instead of on your on your
It's
waist.
you should not apologize. I'm the one that hasn't ordered a backpack, Bjorn. It's 100% my own fault.
Like if you want stuff to make it easier, you can swap to me or something like that.
I like this
I don't think
camelback.
there's any
This has
making it easier.
3 liters of water, first aid kit, snacks, another pocket for batteries, all inside of 13 pounds. Hell yeah.
I think that it would help.
What I heard was if you think it would help, I can give you a piggyback. Want Thomas to give you a piggyback ride? See, what's funny is that Thomas probably has the energy to do that if you asked him.
Almost the smell of the pack mule. Good for him.
camera, we're at the top. And I don't know if I'll have enough battery to film the entire rest of the way down. But we'll at least be able to see up to the point where I stopped filming. I dare not go closer to the edge. These rocks are really loose. Alright. I think we're going to take a break and I'm going to stop filming for now, but I'll definitely start when we start heading down. This is awesome. Fuck. I feel like I am not on the trail. I think the trail is over there. Let's go where it's easy. Can you imagine how much of a motherfucker that would be to bike through?
No, never doing it. Not happening.
Sometimes I see people on regular bikes going up into the mountains, and I'm like, you're out of your fucking mind.
I know, Jordan keeps suggesting for me to get a mountain e-bike.
Like, I love biking, and maybe if I had like one of those really stupid like $13,000 bicycles, maybe it's possible. But on a regular bicycle that's affordable, I don't see it happening.
Well, the only way I'm going to do this is if the bike weighs less than negative weight.
I like it
I admire him, and I think that is super badass. And maybe when I was in my 20s, I would have wanted to do that. I have realized in my 30s I'm a hobbit and I like comfort. Yeah, I'm going to be a crafty old lady. I am looking forward to sitting down and cross stitching. I'll go camping and sit by a fire and I'll cross stitch.
I'm waiting for a time where I look like I'm in a wheelchair, but that's just because I'm in a good spot there.
Now, I love cycling though, and I feel like I would enjoy mountain biking, but the kind of mountain biking where I can use a lift to get up. I don't want to bike up.
Morning.
You know, I'm an old lady at heart, and I'm excited for the day when I can be an old lady and look like an old lady and get so much shit to do stuff like that.
Well, I am the opposite of you then. Because I have a really stupid, immature sense of humor, and everyone tells me I'm younger than I look, and I don't usually run out of energy.
I used to be that way until my heart decided to be.
Maybe one day my lung will pop, and then I'll end up like you.
You don't want to aim for that. That's not a thing to aim for.
What kind of condition is it? Did you like actually have an attack, or?
So I was born with a heart that doesn't beat correctly. And because
It's like
I have-
palpitations, like severe.
So I have a murmur and I have palpitations and skip beats.
Okay.
And over time, that has done damage to all of the valves of my heart.
Gotcha.
And because it doesn't beat correctly ever, it doesn't do what it is supposed to do.
Gotcha.
So it ends up damaging arteries, the walls of arteries, and I now have damage to the left ventricles, or something on the left side of it.
Gotcha.
But that's the other problem, is like it skips beats and it double beats, and it doesn't do any of them with any rhyme or reason. And when it gets really stressed out, it'll double beat and then start skipping beats and then double beat and then start skipping beats. And so that is the long term. That's what's gonna happen eventually. That's one reason I'm doing integrated exercise. So yeah, first step is gonna be where they go through the groin of the artery and they shock their heart on the inside. If that doesn't work, then it's gonna be a pacemaker. But that's why I get an echo every 6 months, because she was to do like the zapping surgery until I have more damage. And she wants to do the zapping surgery before the pacemaker, unless I tank it in. If I tank it in, it might just have to be an immediate, that's what it goes to. Because they can't figure out why it misbeats and they can't get it to beat properly. Yeah, it's unfortunately so.
I know where I used to work at UC Health, they have cardiovascular rehab, which is training for your vascular system. Have you ever done that?
When I first dropped down, I got really sick in my like early 20s, I think. It's really painful.
Oh. See, I knew that it exists, I just didn't know what it entailed.
It's kind of like integrated exercise for the skipping. You do like, at least for me, I was doing weird like specific leg movements, and I was doing breathing while I was doing it, so I could force my legs to beat a certain way. But it didn't work for me because they couldn't ever get it to be a regular heartbeat. It's really cool when you listen to it though. Like when I listen to Lee's heartbeat, it like sounds so cool because he has like a normal heartbeat. And when you listen to mine, it's kind of different shit.
Maybe if you train it enough, you can make it do a song.
No, I don't think that would be good. The goal is to get it to beat as normally as possible. Because when it...
We've got Steph the DJ. I'm gonna drop some.
Dun 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 dun.
Oh, that'd be so bad. And there's I've been diagnosed with like 2 things, but I don't know what they're called. I can never pronounce them. I don't remember them. But Oh, there it is.
What is that?
It's a hand warmer. But I don't have enough blood pressure. Everything feels frozen. But who knows, Thomas? Maybe in my 50s I'll get a pacemaker and then I'll start running circles around you. Because it'll actually feel like I'm on water.
I hope so.
Right now, in my shape, he still runs circles around me.
Well, I actually think all of the physical training I've done since moving to Colorado has been great for my asthma. I feel like, I don't know, maybe as I get older it'll degenerate, but I feel like I have to deal with it less and less. Basically, I only have to deal with it when I get sick, and shortly after I moved here, I kind of felt it because cat allergy, and I live with the cat. But it's a hairless cat, so it's not that bad.
No, it makes sense. So, like, I have asthma, and one of my cousins had asthma, and they grew up in Montana, which is still higher up than sea level by far, but not, they don't live nearly as high up as we do. And my asthma, like, we had the same struggles when we were younger, but my asthma is crazy, I don't understand. I know! It's so pretty. And I can actually focus on looking at them. Where are they?
I don't know. I just want to focus on getting down.
No, you can go ahead if you'd like.
Alright, meet you down there.
I just don't want to, like, abandon them completely.
Bjorn abandoned you like 3 times. It's revenge time.
Let's go before it comes back.
Yeah, that's it. It's a win-win for everyone. Have a good one.
You have fun.
Ever like look down on the descent and think, fucking hike up this? Because I get that feeling sometimes. This is one of them. Yeah. Or you just like look at the trail off in the distance and you're just like,
That's
oh,
even how I felt with the last one. Like when we finally got to the point where you could see the cars, but the cars were so far away. I was
Yeah.
like, holy crap.
yeah, when you get to that part where it was super steep and you're about to go down, it's like, man.
It really let it, like, put it in perspective just how high we climbed.
Uh-huh.
I was literally sliding down that part.
See, if hikes were like this all the time, I would totally kill it.
Is my battery at? 71. I need juice to get back to where I stopped filming.
It's pretty cool that you do that, though.
Yeah, so like I vehemently hate and avoid social media, but back when I had it, the only reason I had it was for like communication with relatives. I couldn't stand social media, but I still maintain a YouTube channel. So when I go on hikes like this or ski or whatever, I like to film every now and then. Now when I'm skiing with the GoPro on, I kind of look like a tourist, so I don't do it all the time, but
Plus, even if you look like a tourist, who cares if you're doing time?
fair. And also my grandparents used to come out here and ski a lot,
Oh, really?
and they don't really ski anymore. What's up?
You found it? Oh, you found it?
Your rock?
I think that's the one they were trying to get earlier. Oh, you even have a bag?
She didn't realize her page was joining. Yeah, she's enjoying it. Yeah, we got her. Breaking up your picture shot.
I'm filming. Oh, look at that. Surprise guest. Cute dog.
Have a good day.
You too.
Me and Thomas were joking that if I get my pacemaker when I'm in my 50s, I might be able to run circles around you.
Thomas, did you hear that back there?
What?
Steph was talking to the dog. He's like, hey there, cutie patootie. And the guy was like, hey, I have a dog too. That was great.
Yeah, apparently.
Top of that thing and say cheese.
On top of that?
Picture right there.
Cheese time?
So he. I have not heard any teaching.
People be like, you kiss your mother with that mouth, and I'd be like, have you heard my mother speak?
Did you cuss like what?
I've been saying fuck since I was 5 years old.
I'm probably what I'm saying this week again. Yep, that was nice.
Oh, your legs, Steph.
They're not as tingly as before.
I wonder if it's the oxygen absorption issue. Do you have a VO measure on your watch thingy?
Oh, I do. And that's actually something I never checked. It's like, because my hands are still like non-functioning. Like, they're taking away the amount.
One thing is strange. You have the results of an old bald man.
No, she gets the results and she'll be like, you lied to me.
Good morning.
Morning.
Hey, folks.
You're getting close.
Oh, yeah.
This first one here is the first full stop, and then you get off. So.
Noted. Thank you.
I just want to feel my appendages. Oh, okay, I'm not feeling them as a better way to describe it. They're just huh? It is.
Yeah, I'm about to take these gloves off.
Steph, this is the push way you can jog.
No. I'm barely feeling my feet again. I feel like if I do that, one of you will really have to carry me down.
But that's the thing. You jog for a quarter mile and you get carried for 2.
Morning. They're around.
Those are not really forests though in the plains. Like they have stuff like Turk Creek State Park. They have like areas to walk around in, but I don't know. At least I've never seen in Colorado a forest area that isn't choice.
Not in Denver, but Aurora, Boulder, and Golden.
Boulder River still has incline.
Yes.
Golden still has incline.
Yes.
There's somewhere in Pennsylvania I walked around and it was my first time walking in like what I think, because like I don't think of like stuff like this as a forest, I think of this as mountains. In my head a forest is like a flat thing with a shit ton of trees, you know what I mean? And there was like some really big place in Pennsylvania that I walked around. There was an office called Walker. There was a place. Yeah. You got alone anytime? But there were so many trees and the trees were so big.
Where I'm from, very often the trees got too thick to walk through.
Dude, I can imagine.
Lots of places like
I've
that
only
in
really seen
Washington.
Pennsylvania, but like it was like instantaneous. You're driving and all of a sudden you just see like thousands and thousands of trees.
I remember several times in the winter, like during hunting season, I would see people walking their way out of a thicket, and I just thought, like, how did you even walk in there?
Jimmy. I
In
would love
Western
that.
Washington, there's lots of places where the undergrowth is pretty thick. That is one thing that I hate. You don't really see much here is that the trees are not nearly as large as some used to.
Nope.
No, it is so pretty, man. So it is just like I want to go to Sweden with them because I want to go to like an old growth forest and just walk around.
The country of Europe. Said that to Bjorn on the way up. I don't know if he thought it was funny or not. I couldn't tell. The country of Europe.
Kind of is though. Europe, they have different countries and the US might have states, but the states are kind of like different countries and the different countries are kind of like the states.
Yeah. No, I want to go to Switzerland, not Sweden.
I want to go to all of the other countries.
Also,
Start with one.
no, I want to go to Central Europe because of the skiing. I don't want to go to the Nordic countries that bad.
I am obsessed with Nordic folklore, and I am obsessed with old shit like that.
That's fair.
And the only reason I want to go to France because I want to see Versailles just because I know it's a beautiful palace. It's fairly old, but not as old as I would want.
Mon famille est du Quebec. So,
French?
yes, I have French ancestry, and I want to go to France one day too. But the good thing is, Mont Blanc, Chamonix, Zermatt, you could do like these resorts are all like on the border. You can do France and Switzerland in the same day.
I don't know. We probably would have to see it. If I was there in the wintertime, I would want to be in a cabin in Arctic Norway. So I could see Northern Lights. Beyond frozen lake, so I could hear the beautiful sound of the lake.
I have seen an aurora, but only once, and it was in Minnesota.
Was it beautiful?
I could barely see it.
See, I want to be north of the Arctic Circle, and I want to see it so bright and physically and hear it, and just lay on a frozen lake. Even if I just glimpse it, I'll be happy, but if I get the ultimate dream, it would be that.
Steph, you're making much better time down than you were up.
I know, and I feel much better. I really think it's the elevation change. But if I can't even do yard work by like bending up and down, it makes sense. Frustrating, but it makes sense.
I
I
don't know
feel
if the
1,000 times
elevation
better
change.
doing this. Huh?
I think it's the
Are you-
amount of extra blood that it takes for your legs. So when you're going uphill, you get those pins and needles. And then the same sort of thing when you're working in a garden where you're standing up and down.
I wonder.
I know Thomas is excited to start doing yard work at our new house.
Man, you
Aren't you, Thomas?
Help me, Thomas. I'll pay you. 'Cause
No.
I have to do it.
In
I
our-
don't know how to do it.
In our roommate meeting on, hey, are we going to do this? The one thing I was sort of like, if we get a house, I am not going to be the only person that does yard work. I am done with yard work. I have done houses before.
He told stories where, like, previously, like, all of his roommates were lazy and he was the only one who ever did yard work. Nathaniel might end up being lazy, but me and Alex will get you back.
If you guys don't go and help him, I'm gonna come beat you guys.
Oh, I will. It's just Nathaniel has a tendency to sleep until like 1 in the afternoon.
Good morning.
He ain't gonna wake up and cut the grass.
The evening time, you have nighttime doing yard work at nighttime, it's like the best thing.
Oh yeah, that'd be a great idea. He could cut the grass at 3 in the morning and wake up all the neighbors.
So they make really quiet mowers. So I got a battery operated mower because we got really nervous about like having to have a big gas in the garage. Because our garage gets baked by the sun all day. It gets like 100 to 110 in there sometimes.
I mean, for real though, like,
We got like a battery operated one.
we could probably get away with something cheap because it's a small yard.
I don't think we actually have to mow. I think,
We at least have to weed.
yeah, we have to weed and maintain like the larger plants. But there's something about the HOA taking care of like the yard
Okay.
grass. So I think it's like the backyard backhoes and the larger stuff.
Good morning. 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 Would that be a pond or a lake?
I'd call it a pond. But it's subjective, I know. Some people, like the land of 1,000 lakes, Minnesota, like they're ponds. They ain't fooling no one.
I'd call it an alpine lake.
I like the alpine lake.
I'm gonna stick to pond.
Have you ever heard of an alpine pond?
No.
It's always an alpine lake.
Do what my brain is telling you to do. So we're going to fall on our face and change.
What? That's definitely a thing. It's a thing, all right, if I've ever seen one. All right.
Or MU, who was the fourth person you guys lived with? It's you guys, Nathaniel, and who?
Alex.
Oh, Skirbo.
Oh, he lives with you?
He's going to.
to be so good for him. I know he's been having some personal
Oh yes,
things going on in the last
we
few
were
months.
part of that.
I wasn't. I was visiting parents.
I was part of it.
Weren't you the one that helped with the dog?
I was, yes. Cheese. Yeah, no, that's the thing. Alex needed a new place, and it's going to be less than what he's paying now.
That's gonna be so good.
And I mean, he's basically our roommate anyways. Like, he comes over all the time. So we all get along together really well.
Then he won't have to feel like he has to
And
escape and live
this, yes, the same cannot be said for his ex, who is really struggling. Like, he doesn't talk about it, but we don't like hate her. She's just like insane. She has a lot of anxiety.
Which is fine if you're dealing.
If you can, yeah, but she doesn't want to deal with it.
take the steps to start learning how to deal with it.
Right.
I'm happy for Alex.
Oh yeah.
Not that I don't love having him in the factory, but I'm happy for him to not feel like he has to be in the factory because he just wants to escape.
I feel like he was still a little bit concerned at first because last year we talked about moving in together, and like I was in the same position this summer that I was in last summer. I didn't have a job, I didn't have income, but I managed to accomplish my goal and get the job right before we moved in. Sure, he was relieved hearing that.
Good morning.
Yep.
Do you think our cars are down there?
Here we go, guys.
Try turning it on and off. That's what I had to do up at the top. Oh, that works too.
There's also another good photo of Thomas, because he still technically you could see it peeking out.
Oh yeah! Dude, you're so smart, Thomas. I'm so mad at myself. I specifically brought home the Thalio head shirt and the Cosmic shirt because I was going to try to get two pictures, one with different shirts. And I forgot the message. But you were smart.
I don't know if I have a Flora.
What is the
You didn't get one? I will make sure you get one. Should have got Lisa said that she gave you one, so mark you up for this.
what is the configuration of this Thelio that's on the table for employees to win?
I have no clue. It's probably using clothes to try and get rid of.
Do you know, Thomas? Because honestly, all that I would realistically care about is the case. I like the case. I think it's a really cool case.
I have no idea. I didn't find out that I have to get anything ready for it until it's on post.
Isn't the Nebula case basically the same as the other cases?
Now, if we get a nebula-based Thalio,
Because I know it's the same, like, lift-off design.
same lift-off design, but it also
And no front I.O. because...
no, it will
Silly.
Have front, it has front I/O.
Oh, does it?
And it will have breakout I/O panel in the back. One.
I'm sorry, did you say there's no back I.O.?
No, it's got a energy. They've cut it out, so it's not laser cut anymore.
Okay.
You know what that building is? It's the practice mine.
Their practice mine?
Yep.
The communication stack. But the building is actually, that's the entrance
Here's a pick. Go to town, learn how to mine. We're not economically exploiting you. We just want you to learn how to mine. Right? That's how it works. Can't just start mining without mining under our supervision so we get free stuff from, I mean, so that you learn how to mine.
Better?
I almost fell directly on top of you.
Be careful.
I almost fell again. What?
Just because you want to get down and before steps doesn't mean you get the.
I'm not hard to beat.
I mean, not
I wish it felt this way on the way out. I keep having to remind myself to greet Britton and David too, because when they come in, they always say hi to their dogs.
Do you think there will ever be a point where there will be more dogs than people at the factory?
No, we were getting close for a minute.
Huh?
Said no, we were kind of getting close for a minute there. No, I think at that point it would have to be a high limit on the dogs, because that's just going to be too many dogs. Then
Because-
it would literally be a shelter and like shelter's quantity and a factory at the same time.
That other dog, Sasha, I don't think I've ever seen that one at the factory.
No, she.
But I bet Michaela brings Azzy. I know she brings Nixie.
Yeah.
Got Kenobi.
And then
There's German Shepherd, right?
yeah, and that's Mocha. And then there is Gideon, who is a new dog too that I don't think you saw, who is a corgi.
watermelon ring. Or, you know,
There's a couple more dogs now than there used to be.
And then there's Luisa's dog sometimes.
yeah, poker.
I think that's it. Sam hasn't brought Espen in since pre-COVID.
Yeah. I think
We should still do like a dog page on the website. I want Kenobi like memorialized on there for forever.
Oh. Yeah, and like this was a while ago, but I was watching a video of like someone like who had before. I think it was about like 3-ish years ago, and he actually explicitly brought up Kenobi. It's like, yeah, they even have a shop dog. And you can see like a very short video of Kenobi just lying there.
Oh my baby, my shadow. I know. I wish I had like taken advantage and gotten more footage before I started slowing down so much. Especially video of him being my shadow. But it's okay. I have some memories. And he still is my shadow. He's just a slower shadow. Plus now he's obsessed with finding Tony. He's found the trick. Rather than go all over the factory to look for me, if he can't find me with a couple looks, he just goes and gets Tony in a panic, and then Tony finds him. Saves him lots of steps of looking.
So instead of people using Kenobi to find you, now he uses someone to find you.
Yeah, but it's always Tony.
This is the first ball stop. That is the second ball stop. Yeah.
But we traverse actually around. So we've got that road that we can. So around that shoulder is the place So the way down is trail back to road and then road back to park.
Hi. Did you get all the way up to the peak?
We did.
It how windy?
Not too bad.
Not
Okay,
too bad,
good.
and there's plenty of wind breaks that people have built up there. So
Perfect.
It's a whole dugout.
Cool. All right.
Of course, I might change it anymore. Don't worry.
Right. I know. I keep watching. I brought a rain jacket just in case.
But yeah, so far it is.
Oh, good. Thank you.
Let's check and see how much battery I have. Plenty.
Good morning.
Morning. This place. I mean,
I don't think it's actually a shortcut.
in the wintertime and with a bit more training on skis and there's complete snow cover, maybe. Maybe.
I did one jump
this year on Bjorn, and I was terrified the entire time.
Oh, nice. How high up did you get?
I think it's like a 12-foot drop.
Okay.
I don't know. Bjorn knows the distance. It was 12 or 20. I had him doing it.
That's I've done jumps, but not that high.
I didn't want to do
I've
it.
done boxes as well. Back east, I did single and double blacks. I have not yet done a double black here yet. Mainly though, I probably could do it. It just looks scary, and I want a safety buddy for moral support. And Thomas didn't go skiing with me last winter because his shoulder.
It's valid, man. If he doesn't take care of it, it's gonna hurt him forever.
Well, he didn't take care of it.
Well, he didn't do things to massively injure it for him. He listened to his doctor.
Yeah, but he didn't listen to me telling him to get physical therapy.
Which is valid, but at least he listened to me.
But maybe, just maybe, this ski season, he will go with me. That's reassuring.
No, I did double black now. I think I either did a single or a double black with Bjorn. I don't know. I blindly followed.
So I've done peak 6 and peak 10 at Breckenridge. I want to go up and do the lake shoots. Bjorn says the first 2 turns are steep, and then after that it levels out. But looking up at it, looks steeper than that, and Bjorn, myths and legends tell me that he can be full of shit sometimes. So
Bjorn is just really good at knowing how to get people to do things if they're nervous. And he's really good at knowing how to communicate where it's not really a lie, but it's not really the truth, but it's really the truth.
I am honestly even like I've been to Breckenridge almost every weekend this winter, except for when I was sick, and like 3 days over like the last 3 years. So I've been there a lot, but I'm still kind of even nervous about doing that T-bar. That T-bar looks a little sketch. Have you ever been on that T-bar?
No. I haven't done Breckenridge since the first skiing thing.
Oh,
I did it a shit ton when I was a kid. That was like the main one we would go to.
I see.
But I think we stopped skiing when I was like 13.
Oh,
Because I didn't ski for my 14th year that season. We had too much dance stuff going on.
I never stopped skiing. It was,
And then I got sick.
for me, I never stopped skiing. It was just like a 5-hour drive if I wanted to ski.
No, I get you.
I had to go to West Virginia.
I changed when I was 15. And that's when like everything got really bad with my heart. So I had to kind of stop a little bit of everything.
Gotcha.
But anyway, I think before going skiing with Bjorn, I think the last time I skied was 13.
Well, shit, me and you might be on a similar level. Maybe you need to hit up Breck with me and Thomas before you go with Bjorn.
Oh, Bjorn would kill me at Breckenridge.
What that?
Bjorn would kill me at Breckenridge.
Why?
Because he would want to have so much fun. I don't have that. My skills gotten really bad in the last 2 seasons, but it's nowhere near like where I'd want it to be. And if we were to go to Breckenridge, especially if Bjorn came, I would not want to bring him back. But Carl also lives up there now, and he lets people come in like that. I mean, out of his house when they go ski wreck.
Oh, Carl?
He's the owner guy for System 76.
No, I know.
I didn't know. Sometimes
I didn't know that he let employees borrow the house, though.
not so much borrow, but they can come in because he's there and his family is there. But like people can come by.
Man, I freaking wish.
And stuff, or lunch and stuff.
I actually thought about that when I was working there. I was like, I wonder, maybe I should hit up the boss man.
No, I ended up No, if you and your logic. I'm not looking for logic, I'm looking to throw a temper tantrum. The theatrics help me survive. It helps me get down the mountain. If I don't survive, then
Alright, camera, I don't have much battery left, so I'm at least back to where I stopped filming. So we're gonna save on battery.
I lost a thingy.